talked a little bit about how you are coming back to the city now.
Yeah.
But you've
Trying
been
to.
involved, yeah, I'm trying to. But you've been involved in kind of all these different projects. I'm kind of curious what you see as being, or what do you want to see in the city? What would be, what for Portland, for example, what would be, I guess, the pie in the sky that you envision?
You know, I've thought about that a lot because I think when I first started out in urban agriculture and got really excited about these community gardens, I had more of a sense at that point. I was kind of more optimistic about how much food could be produced inside the urban area and how much benefit that would have, and really thinking of it. And then, you know, I was also thinking of this benefit that there would be to kids having access to these gardens, that kind of thing, because I'd seen that in the community gardens, so that was there. But it was really more like, oh, I'm really excited about how much food we can produce on urban farms in these spaces, and how much better that would be. I don't have that same feeling anymore. So I'm still excited about urban agriculture. I still want to get back to urban agriculture. But some of the reasons are more personal now. I've grown up in urban areas. I'm more comfortable in urban areas to some extent. I've lived in rural areas, and I like rural areas, but my partner is more of an urban person. I don't see myself really moving away from an urban area, but I love farming, and I love producing food, and I want to be able to do that in an urban area. And I think that there's a lot of people that want to be able to do that. And I see the urban agriculture now more, I think, in the way that Stacy's talking about it, where it's a really great, not the only, but a really great community hub and way of connecting people within the community. And in some ways, I think in terms of the geography of the city, or the layout of the city, I'd like to see it almost like public parks, where it provides a lot of the benefits that a park provides in terms of green space and community meeting space, and but I also would love to see it essentially subsidized in some way that makes it possible for commercial operations, for it to be a commercial endeavor. So I'm not thinking of it entirely as nonprofit or public. I think it still would be great if it's commercial, but if it's commercial and it has, a lot like this has to exist in commercial zoning and compete with restaurant or retail or industrial, it's never going to happen, because it's never going to happen and be integrated into everything else that's going to happen in a really vibrant area, because the economic, the straight economic potential per square foot just is nowhere. It's not in the same ballpark as those other businesses. So there has to be some kind of exception made in order for that to happen. But I think it's important enough and has enough non-economic or more difficult to measure economic benefits that it would be a really good thing to have integrated into the urban landscape.